In the next few minutes, I want to show you 3 easy things you can do to 3x your cold email reply rate. And I know these work because after running campaigns for over 40 B2B clients, they've always increased my reply rate for the least amount of effort. The best part is each one only takes a couple of minutes to put in place. So you can do all 3 right after this video and start getting way more replies from the campaigns you are already running by tomorrow. Okay, so the first change and the quickest one is the ask at the very end of the email. When a prospect ignores your cold email, the last line is usually the reason. And let me explain. Typically because it's asking for way too much, way too soon. A first email that asks a total stranger to book a 30-minute demo is a big commitment, and a lot of people just don't reply at all. So what you want to do is make the ask as small as you can. The smallest version is just asking if you can send something over, like a quick breakdown, a short example, or something that's relevant to them. Now they only have to say yes or no, with no calendar commitment, and this is key. So a lot more people are willing to start the conversation. For me, the version of this that works best is the one-word reply. You just tell them to reply a single word to get it. Something like reply yes and I'll send over the breakdown. A one-word reply is about the easiest thing a busy person can send back. So way more of them actually do it. Also, that one word can start your follow-up for you automatically. And the way I set this up is with a Smartlead, the cold email platform I run all my campaigns on. So here, inside a campaign, you can go to subsequence. And the way I set up this is that when someone replies with your keyword, you can just select add leads based on the text contains. And then you can add here yes. So all I'm doing here is telling a Smartlead that when someone replies with my keyword, let's say it's yes, it drops them into the next sequence automatically. This way you can reply way faster and not have to watch your inbox because it just goes out on its own. The second change is the first line of your email, and it's probably the most important line you'll write. Almost every inbox shows that first line as a preview, right next to your subject line. So before a prospect even opens your email, they've already read that first line, which means it has to earn the open and the reply at the same time. The problem is that first line is usually all about the sender. It tends to open with something like, I'm the founder of this company and we help businesses with blah, blah, blah. But the problem with this is that the prospect doesn't know you yet. And leading with who you are gives them no reason to reply the message. So make that first line about the prospect and whatever's going on with them right now. Write it about something specific and true for the person, like something their company just announced, a change in their role, or a problem their type of business is dealing right now. When that first line is about a problem they are dealing with, the prospect can tell the email was written for them specifically. And that's what makes them open it and actually reply. By the way, if you want to set up your campaigns like this, you can get started with Smartlead by clicking the first link in the description. Anyway, let's keep going. Even a perfect first email only does so much on the first send, which is why the biggest change on this list is your follow-ups. In our campaigns, most of our positive replies don't usually come from the first email at all. They come from the second and from the third. So if you send one email and stop, you never get the majority of replies that were actually in store for you. But look, following up doesn't mean sending the first email again and just adding checking in on this. That kind of message gives the prospect nothing new to react to, so it gets ignored just like the first one did. Every follow-up should take a fresh angle. So this could be a different problem you solve for people in their position, a quick result you got for someone like them, or a simpler, smaller version of your offer. Now, if you want to make these 3 changes and start getting more replies out of your own campaigns, you can get started with Smartlead by clicking the first link in the description. You'll be able to build your sequences, set up your keyword replies and follow-ups, and watch your reply rate as you go, all from one place. So you can see exactly which change is getting more replies. So again, you can get started with Smartlead by clicking the first link in the description. And if you want to know exactly what's working on in cold email right now, based on over 2 million emails sent, then watch this video next.